Yo, you know what time it is. What's up, Facebook? You know what this is. Sentell, the hottest sports podcast in the South. The best damn sports podcast, period. Welcome to an Overreaction Monday. Fresh off a championship weekend in the NFL. Saw one really good game. The other game was just a beatdown. I was right on one prediction. Got the other one completely wrong. You know, but that's what happens when you're in the field. You make predictions, they go awry sometimes. But first, before we get any further, as you can see, I have an empty chair right here. That must mean I have a guest. Not only do I have a guest, that must mean he's never been here before. So with that being said, let me get to the introduction. My man is the class of 2007 graduate, you know, from Calhoun Falls. You know, there's a lot of Calhoun Falls feel in here, you know. Yeah, big Eagles fans, of course. So that's why he's in the building. He's coming to rep Eagles Nation on the show. You know, Demo, Bane, all kind of other things you want to call them. Government name, DeMarcus Banks. But get in here, man. Come ahead and introduce yourself to the people. DeMarcus Banks is in the house. Welcome to the program. I'll get you a proper introduction.
Thanks for having me on the show, man.
Welcome.
A long time coming. It was a great football weekend. As y'all can tell, we flying high today, baby.
That's right. I was gonna get to that. I mean, it's back to the Super Bowl, first time since 2004 season, 2005 year, and you playing the same team that you played in 2005. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Welcome, Tom Brady.
We ready for Tom Brady this time. You know, a different act, a more solid front seven. You know, we had a tremendous Hall of Fame secondary the first time we played. Had names as Asante Samuels, Sheldon Brown, Brian Dawkins. Of course, T.O. made the miracle rehab with a broken fibula. McNabb just ran out of gas for me at the end, but it's a new year, a new team, and it's Nick Foles this year.
Boy, you look good on that pedigree. I gotta admit, that pedigree look good on you, boy. Y'all fly high. I was so shocked yesterday. Let me be the first to say, Nick Foles, I apologize. I gotta apologize to that man. I kept him all week. I said he couldn't do anything. I said he's trash. Fools go, Foles go. And he went out and just lit it up. So I gotta apologize. You know me, when I say something wrong, I'm the first to come on this show and man up. I ain't like some people who just take a stance and just, hey, I'm just gonna keep that stand. Hey, I'll be the first one to tell you, hey, the man played well. Hey, on the other hand, Case Keenum, you look like who we thought you were. You got exposed yesterday as the fraud that you are in a journeyman quarterback. But I apologize, Nick Foles. Apologies to Eagle Nation because I picked against you guys. But what a dominant performance yesterday. The thoughts that were going through your mind as the game kind of unfolded yesterday.
Well, I knew it was going to be, I thought it was going to be a defensive struggle the whole game. But Nick Foles haven't threw a touchdown pass since the Giants game. That was week 15. He threw 4 touchdown passes, comeback win. He looked great. Of course, the next game we had the Raiders, Cowboys. He looked at mediocre as ever. But last night, I just knew he was. Now, I didn't expect 4 touchdown passes. Might have been 3. Check my stats. I wasn't expecting that last night, but we was firing on all cylinders. South Carolina native his own, Alshon Jeffrey, played big time. Zach Ertz played big time, and Fletcher Cox is the man on the front line.
I was saying, I apologize to Eagle Nation. Let me congratulate Eagle Nation, Brunson Jenkins, Matthew Harwood, Alexander Tate, Travis Robinson, the rest of the Eagle Nation, y'all boys. Big things. Look, when when my man Carson Wentz was in there, I thought you were the best team in the NFC.
Whoa, can I stop you for a second? If I remember correctly, you predicted the New Orleans Saints.
Okay.
The New Orleans
man, I think you're the
Saints.
best team. I just think you're gonna get that because I didn't trust the rookie quarterback. A second-year quarterback.
You disrespected us in the power rankings.
What? I dropped you with Nick Foles and starting quarterback.
No. Before that.
No, Carson Wentz was number one. Check my power rankings. All my power rankings, Carson Wentz, y'all was number one in my power rankings. I didn't move y'all until Nick Foles became the quarterback. That was facts. Now pull the tape.
So that means you didn't respect my defense.
I didn't respect Nick Foles.
We done seen Brad Johnson win a Super Bowl.
With the damn greatest, one of the greatest top 3 defenses of all time.
We seen Trent Dilfer win a Super Bowl.
With the greatest defense of all time.
We seen Joe Flacco win a Super Bowl.
With the greatest one of the great defenses of all time. What are you saying? You just named 3 of the best defenses in NFL history outside of the Chicago 85 Bears. Are you saying the Eagles are in that category?
Front 4 wise?
No. Overall, because you either all-time great historic defense overall. You can't be just the defense 4. We got a lot of teams got.
Now I wouldn't say we're top 10 of all time, but we're very strong out there. I think my front 4 is better than the Broncos' front 4 when they won it all. You know, Von Miller.
And you got some guys. DeMarcus was on that defense. Malik Jackson was on that defense. They were pushing the pocket from the inside. Shane Ray was off the bench. You got some guys. I like Graham. I love the kid Barnett. Leonard Cox is just an absolute stud.
He's the highest paid player on the team for a reason.
He's a stud. I love me some Malcolm Jenkins. I've always been a fan of Malcolm Jenkins. But in order for you to go, which you're not, because statistically you wasn't a great defense. Them defense you named was top 3 all year, number 1, whatever. And then they got the playoffs and they clinched it because they won the Super Bowl. But if you beat Brady, you win the Super Bowl, this defense can make a claim they're one of the best ever. But you got to win the Super Bowl to say your defense. I didn't believe your defense. Defense don't want to get the run all season long. I respected the Eagles. I like Carson Wentz. I ain't been a huge Carson Wentz fan, so I was on that train a long time ago. Let me get Carson Wentz. Well, Nick Foles, no, I ain't buying the Foles goal. He played well yesterday, so I'm not the man. But let's kind of get into the depth. Let's talk about the first game of the day, with the AFC Championship game. Patriots defeat Jacksonville 24-20. Really good game. Jacksonville was up majority of the game, but New England got that guy. They got this guy. His name Tom Brady. And Jackson had like number 1 pass defense in the league, and he just lit him up 26-38, 290 for 2 TDs. Without Gronkowski for the whole second half, he's throwing a little Amendola. I seen Philip Dorsett make an appearance yesterday.
Welcome.
It's just outstanding. But it's you watch that game and you going, the Patriots are gonna win this game. No matter how many times you thought they could go wrong, you're like, the Patriots are gonna win this game because they always do, right?
In my opinion, the whole game changed on the late delay of game call.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it was like 3rd and 8-ish on
they had to
40.
Yeah, that was gonna be a first down.
Usually on a delay of game call, they blow the play dead, but they actually let them play this thing out. Then they called a delay of game. I believe the score was, I think it was up 10.
Yeah, which was the correct call.
It was correct call, but you're supposed to blow that dead immediately.
You couldn't hear it. The crowd was loud. I saw the flag. I saw it. I mean, it was a late game. So, but like I say, it did come late because people like, well, you completely bad, but you can't hear sometimes. You get in the heat of the moment. It happens. But Jacksonville, they played well. And Blake Bortles played about as well as you can play. I mean, that's all you can ask of Blake. I mean, he was 23 or 36, 293, no turnovers. I mean, he played about as great a game he could play
until it was time to make the plays that quarterbacks get paid to make.
Absolutely. But at the end of the day, it's I said this last week. It's Brady versus Bortles. I mean, come on. I mean, the fact that they were up 10 in the fourth quarter. I mean, kudos to them. But at the end of the day, they were gonna win that game on the defense, not on Blake Bortles' back. Now that maybe they wore down because New England defense stepped the second half. They had Jackson 6 points in the second half, and they kind of set them down in the second half. So maybe they wore down. But I knew Jackson was going to win this game. Blake Bortles did what he did to win this game. If you told me he was 23 or 36 for 293, I say Jacksonville wins this game. You know what I mean? Because it's gonna come out their defense. They could hold up at the end. Tom Brady just, like I said, he's just a killer, man.
He played respectful for about 45 minutes.
I mean, yeah, he had. I mean, at the end of the day, Bortles is Blake Bortles. At the end of the day, you're right. Fourth quarter, he made some, because they start forcing him to throw the ball out of the field. Just like I said in the game plan, they would throw short passes to the running back tight end, and they did well, play action pass. But then Belichick made him, okay, we're gonna press up, make him force you to throw the ball out of the field, and then he missed him throw because that's who he is. Exactly. But if I told you at the beginning of the game, Blake Bortles going 23-36, 293, you would take that and run.
I don't take it as a win.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So it's like
I want to give a shout out to Grant. That undrafted
running back, yeah.
He busted the game open the first quarter. I think they should have used him a little more in the second half. I really didn't see him in the second half.
Yeah, not enough in the second half.
He definitely was a game changer in the first half.
Absolutely. I mean, I just don't want to talk about, and we're going to talk about the Pats in a little bit, the Pats itself. But Brady, I mean, you don't have no Gronk, there's no Edelman. And, I mean, you play the number one ranked pad defense out there. I mean, they got some dogs. They got an all-pro cornerback in Jalen Brown. They got a Pro Bowl in the boy. They got Barry Church landing freaking lumber out in the back end. They got Miles Jack. They got Tim. They got these dudes. They got a front court that just get after you.
Right.
And New England about 46 yards. No other team in the league can win a game when you rush the ball 46 yards.
Not to mention it was 3 for 12 on third down. 3 for 12?
3 for 12. And then, we always say, you got to run the ball to win games. Play defense, run the ball, right? Stop the run the ball. Now, this guy defies conventional wisdom. Every year, it's the same thing. They barely have a running game. He got a little bit of running backs you never heard of. Rex Burkhead, and all of a sudden, he found a way to get it done. I don't know. I have run out of superlatives, Tom Brady. I really have. It's a bad goat.
He kind of remind me of Muhammad Ali late in his career. He wasn't not taking it away from Tom Brady's skill because he's very skilled and he's a GOAT. But Muhammad Ali wasn't as great as he was at the end of his career. But he still found a way to win. It don't matter if you out there, if I'm out there, Brady is going to win the game.
That's what I'm saying. I'm sitting there going, they're down 10. I'm thinking, man, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter down 10 and then Lewis fumbled the ball and Justin gets back. It doesn't matter there's 9 minutes left in the game. It does not matter. It doesn't matter to get sacked in the 3rd and 18. They're going to convert the 3rd and 18 of the best patty to the league.
Can we get a flashback? The 3rd and 18 reminded me of the national championship game. Sit back in zone, let him win the game.
That was second 2 to 6. Yeah. I see your point. But, that was a great throw. Brady moved to the right a little bit, and then he find Amendola. Amendola, y'all was saying to me. Amendola in the hole. And it's just unbelievable. You just knew they were going to win. But a great comeback. They were down 20-10. So Brady does it again. 8 Super Bowl appearance. 5-2. I mean, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, he's great, but all good things must come to an end. It has to be the start of a new era sooner or later.
All right. Well, let's move on. We'll get back a little bit on that. Let's go to this championship game. I mean, not really much to discuss. I told you Nick Foles was sensational. 26-33, 352. Asher Jefferson had 2 TDs. The defense forced 3 turnovers. Minnesota is 70 yards rushing. I mean, just an outstanding overall performance. And I'm watching the game. The first drive, Minnesota goes boom, 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 touchdown. I'm thinking, all right, my prediction looking real good. I'm looking good, right? I'm looking good. The next possession later, they throw pick 6, and from that point on, it was all downhill. What did you see schematically, or what did you take away that Philadelphia Minnesota game? Get more a little in depth.
Well, if you was watching the first drive, the reason they scored with Rudolph because our defense was disassembled. I think we was substituting in, and my linebacker was actually on the wrong side of the field, I believe it was. So Rudolph went straight down the field, 26-yard pass. Things happen. But the next drive, I think Foles went 3 and out, if I'm correct. Mm-hmm. But when Minnesota got that ball back, and that Fletcher Cox, Vinny Curry started closing in on that on Case Keenum. We don't even know his name. Case Keenum, that duck pass, that pick 6 right there changed the course of the game.
Changed everything.
Because at the end of the day, Case Keenum, he's a presentable quarterback, but he haven't had that pressure on that big turnover in the big moment. So he was actually routed. When you get him on the ropes, and my defense was smelling blood,
Yeah.
It was over, man.
See, he's been comfortable, and all these quarterbacks have something coming. Because if you look at the quarterbacks, the Final Four quarterback, I mean, obviously you got Brady. The rest of these guys are German. But you notice the theme is they got great defenses. They can run the ball. They don't ask them to do too much. But when you see, this is when you know you backups in Germany. Because when you see you're behind 2 touchdowns, can you throw me back in the game? And what the answer is no. Blake Bortles fell in the fourth quarter yesterday. Case Keenum fell flat on his down face yesterday. So that's the difference between a starter, a borderline star, and a damn backup in a Germany. That's the difference. Can you throw me back into the game?
And not to mention, my secondary was so physical last night.
I like running dog.
We was hitting film in his mouth. No, Diggs did his thing. Diggs did his thing, but for the most part, it was airtight coverage all the way around
I like
the board.
what they do. They press man
to man.
I like it.
Jalen Mills.
And not jumping on and not go back to Jacksonville. That was kind of frustrated about Jacksonville game plan. You got these alpha dog quarterbacks, but you playing all coverage.
Right.
I like what Philly did yesterday. They just had hair with it. Even though Thielen had the back issue, so we don't know how healthy he was yesterday. They just say, hey, you make these throw, can't kill these tight windows, we'll tip our hat to you, and we'll shake your hand in the field. But you know what? He couldn't do it.
Yeah. I was waiting for her to put in Sam Brown.
Then we're gonna put Sam Brown. This is a dominating performance. Because every time you get a game like this, you're like, hey, I don't, it was another good game, so I can't say anything about Minnesota, not at all. Just dominated. They've been good all year. They were 11-2 with Carson Wentz, and like I said, I thought they were the best team. Not saying they were going to go to the champ. I didn't say they were going. I would pick Drew Brees, and I still believe that Drew Brees win this game last week. I'm not convinced he doesn't win yesterday. I still believe that, but I'm not going to take the shine away. Eagles deserve a trip to the Super Bowl 52 in Minnesota, by the way, the Twin Cities. So, win by the Eagles. I'm over the phone line right now, so if you want to get on this conversation, NFC AFC Championship, your thoughts, overreaction Monday on Sentell. I'm joined by my man, DeMarcus Banks. Number is 864-378-5943. 378-5943. If you want to talk about the AFC Championship or the NFC Championship, we're going to kind of go off football, but if you want to call and talk about football, hey, that's fine. We'll jump in, but we'll move on to some big news on Saturday. Huge basketball news in this state. Zion Williamson.
Wow.
Probably the greatest player to ever come through this state. Made a college decision. Hey, Kevin Garnett,
okay,
because he did it. He went to the NBA and had a great career. The best player to ever come through the state since Kevin Garnett. How about that? He made a decision yesterday, and quite frankly, I'm shocked. I predicted on the show a few months ago he was going to Clips. I felt good about that leading up to it. I felt great about that leading up to it. Crystal ball prediction for Clemson, 85%. Everybody else had no higher than 4%. So I definitely thought he was going to Clemson. I watched it live, and when I saw him put that Duke hat on, I was pleasantly surprised, but I was shocked. I did not think that's where he was going. So did you watch that? Did you catch that? What's your thoughts on the commitment?
First of all, signing Zion Williamson is big time for any school. I personally thought he was going to Gamecocks because he's from Florence. He could have went closer to home, been around family. But, they make business decisions also when they're doing this commitment. Zion, he's a very great athlete, like one of the rarest forms, probably a level under LeBron James as far as athletic ability goes. But he had to develop his shot for the next level. So doing that, who's better at doing that than Coach K? Now you got 3 of the top 100 players on the same floor.
3 players.
It's gonna be it's gonna be Golden State in Durham next year.
Yeah, I like. I like him going to. I thought he was going to Clemson. His stepdad is a Clemson graduate. His stepdad wanted to go to Clemson. I thought it was Clemson all the way around. I'm shocked he went to Duke. I'm pleasantly surprised that he went to Duke, but maybe he didn't want to carry the burden of the whole state on his back, because if you go to Clemson, which I thought would have been a great thing for him to go to state. I would love to see the in-state kid of that caliber go to the in-state school. I'm a Duke fan, but that's neither here nor there. But I guess he didn't. Maybe he didn't want to have that burden of carrying the world on his shoulders. But now he go to Duke, and you don't have to be the guy. because you're gonna have the number 1, number 3, and the number 10 player there with you. So you don't have to be the guy.
And I pray for college basketball that none of the guys stay with Duke this year. All of them go pro. Because if him and Bagley and Carter Jr. get together, can you say Duke Fab 5?
Yeah, that ain't happening. But it's a nice thought. But it shocked me. I like I said, I'm just still surprised at it. That he went to Duke. Thought he was going to Clemson, and I know a lot of Clemson fans are disappointed right now, and they should be. I mean, you recruit a guy this long who's in your backyard. I mean, Spartanburg. I mean, right up the street. You recruit him for 4 years. You're the first school to really look at him. I mean, the visits and all this good stuff, and you don't get him. So I mean, it's definitely disheartening if you're a Clemson fan, right?
But the way I look at it, Zion been winning. You know, he's a winner. You know, Sports Illustrated. You know, Drake wearing his jersey. So there's a lot of hype that goes along with Zion. Clemson, he wasn't gonna win anything. What he was playing for, what, 4th place, if best, in the ACC?
I just think you get one of these guys and they can change the fortune of the program. You know, because look at Clemson football. I mean, until they get a guy, they get Sean, that changes the fortune of the program. Maybe you don't win that. But you change the profile of the program. You look at other kids going, wow, he went to Clemson. I'll go. You know, and just for the Clemson fan. Look, I'm a Duke fan. I have enough All-Americans in their lifetime. I just seen enough damn stars come through here the last 6, 7 years. It's just been remarkable what Coach K has done transitioning to Duke. But I mean, you get the top 3 players this year. I mean, the last 4 or 5 years, number 1 overall player. The last 4 or 5 years, I mean, the Parkers, the Okafors, the Tyus Jones, the Justin Winslows, and the Bagleys, and you had Jason Tatum last. I mean,
I don't mean to get off track a little bit, but you know, traditionally we recruit 3 to 4 year players.
That's been the way for this past decade.
You know, Kyler Perry changed the way we recruit.
Absolutely.
So I was thinking, what is this probably close to the end for Coach K? He's just trying to get him a few more championships, and
you know, me personally, you can do what you want with this your body, but I think he should retire. I know that sounds like blasphemy, but this guy's literally falling apart. I mean, he done had back surgery, hip replacement, knee replacement. Yeah. He had a flu or a cold every season.
He's getting up in age.
He's almost 70. So I mean, when did your body just break down and tell you no? I think his mind wants to coach forever.
Mm-hmm.
He's such a competitor. I think he just likes to win. He'll win at all costs, and he just don't care about whatever he's doing to his body or anything. But he's breaking down physically. But I mean, what he's done the last 4 or 5 years. I mean, he's out Kentucky. I mean, they have took this one and done thing and just shown you how to do it because. The kids, Kentucky falling off. You watch Kentucky,
they're not ranked in the top 25.
They're getting one and done, but they're not getting the type of one and done that Duke is getting right now. They're getting the back half of the one and done. So, man, he has changed the game, but you had to. And I hate the rule. It's, you know, NCAA and NBA fault because the rule is stupid. You should be able to go to pro right out of high school. You can go to the Army at 18. You can do all this good stuff at 18. So the rule is stupid.
You know where they be going now when they leave high school? Big baller league. LeVar Ball. It's LeVar Ball against the NCAA.
LeBron Ball. Absolute clown. A joke, man. A joke. I mean, I ain't even trying to get on that subject because I love LeVar. We can talk about LeVar Ball the rest of the program. And it wouldn't be enough. But I hate the rule. I hope the NBA looks at the rule and changes it. I'm just a big component of this is what my rule would be. You go out of high school, but if you go to college, you got to commit at least 2 years. You got to stay at least 2 years. And I think they would just make college basketball better. Then the NBA would do better because of it. Because if you can play in the NBA, you should be able to go. I mean, LeBron, Kobe, I mean, Durant should be able to go. I mean, guys should be able to go. They should be able to go to pro. But
I feel like it's more political than anything.
But it's bogus. You send them a kid to school for 8 months.
Right.
You've been to school. You've been to college. You know what it's like. What am I taking in 8 months? You think I'm gonna take school serious like I go for 8 months?
First of all, they're gonna be a gen ed class. Math 032.
Come on, you know it. Come on, man. You know, I mean, come on. What are we talking about here? So it's a joke. It's a sham. It's a mockery.
It's a money thing. Like I know that's a little off subject. That's why I don't agree with the penalties Louisville about the face for paying the kids. Because you have to pay the kids because you about to make all this money off of them 1 year, especially if you go deep.
Look. We don't get into that. But look, the rules are the rules.
The rules are the rules.
Speed limit say 55. If I drive 65, I get a ticket. I can't say, well, I hate the speed limit is 55, but it's still that it's good the law.
Right. So you know how the game
that's the law, but they had way more than paying players. They were doing a whole lot of other stuff. We're not gonna get into all of that Lewis doing. But yeah, you know, that's just, you know, I hate that rule. But we'll talk about that so much more, you know, in the future. I mean, it's a hot button topic, but paying players, all that good stuff, that's a big hot button topic. But Zion Williamson goes to Duke, number 2 player in the ESPN 100. He commits to Duke. Now they have the top 3 players in the 2018 class, and 4 of the top 10. So there you go.
I know we're closing out on the topic, but I wonder what. Oh no, LaMelo was going to go to UCLA.
Yeah, LaMelo was going to UCLA.
Yeah, he was going to go to UCLA.
There you go.
Yeah.
Moving on. Let's talk about something near and dear to your heart a little bit. I kind of got into it a little bit last week. What in the hell is going on in Cleveland? And I mean the Cleveland Cavaliers. They are, to put it nicely, they stink. And we've seen this in years past where they can turn it on and get it going, but I don't see it with this team. The biggest mistake they made before the season even started was trading Kyrie Irving. What a huge mistake this looks to be, because they are horrible. Let me give you some of these numbers.
Please,
the last 10 games, right at 3-7. Look at these points they've given up in the last 10 games of these losses. 148, 118. Now they gave up 97 to the Pacers, but they were up 22 and lost the game. They gave up 133, 127, 102, 104, 109. The 3 wins, 2 of them against the Magic. They're 17 and 30, 14 and 32. And they beat the Trailblazers. Try to wrap your head around this. What can this be fixed? Can this be salvaged?
We got to hit the red button immediately. No, we have to trade some players. This team can't beat Boston. I don't even feel like this team can beat Milwaukee Bucks right now. We're terrible. We have nobody to defend the glass. Tristan Kardashian, he needs to just be a full-time reality star because we pay him $93 million. He averaged 7 points and 7 rebounds. Isaiah Thomas is evolving into the Westbrook and Durant. He taking 25 shots. LeBron taking 16, and he's a liability on defense. So I think, first of all, we need to trade. Isaiah have to go. Tristan, $93 million. Nobody don't want him. That $93 million must go.
Gotta go.
J.R. Smith, I love him to death.
Everything must go.
J.R. must go. That Brooklyn Nets first round pick must go. Maybe we could get maybe a Lou Williams, a DeAndre Jordan from the Clippers. And this is a long shot, but either one of those big men from the Pelicans. Boogie Cousins on a 1-year deal. You know, they're going to hold him for a king's ransom, but really, you know, we got a little leverage there because they don't know if they get anything back from there. I get something back there. But the Cavaliers are LeBron. He's showing a little bit of age on the defensive end. He's no longer that lockdown defender he was a few years ago, but he's still good for a chase down block. Kevin Love is a liability. He only can go up and down the court. He's side to side. He can't move. It's Kyle Korver. Dwayne Wade. I hope he's saving himself, but like I voted him off last year when he went to the Bulls. I say Dwayne Wade is finished. He's done. There's no more. Until he came back off the injuries he have every year, he averaged about 21. He almost took him to the second round by himself. So I thought maybe that was gonna give us. And Derrick Rose, oh man,
the whole program.
It's torture right now in Cleveland. It's terrible. You put your input on this one, man. I can't take it no more.
Hey, just so bad defense. They old and slow and unathletic. And then the thought process is, look, we get to the playoffs, you don't have back-to-back games, and maybe you can turn it on. But Isaiah Thomas is not Kyrie Irving. Let's get that out the way right now. He is not Kyrie Irving. He cannot. Kyrie didn't play great defense, but he was 6'1". He can hold his own. This guy is 5'9". You can't hide him on the floor. He takes terrible, terrible shots. He can't be humble. He likens himself to LeBron James, and he's somehow in his same status field. But they got to move some of these pieces. They got to trade that pick. Now,
and he gonna want a max contract.
The problem with Cleveland is they don't want to move the pick because you have no insurance with LeBron that he's staying.
Right.
So then you mortgage your future, and then LeBron leaves you anyway. But the question is, what do you want? Okay, can you win the East with this team? Yes, they can still win the East. I think it's still win
7 games.
I think it's still win the East. But if your ultimate goal to win the championship, this crap here can't beat nobody in the West.
No.
Nobody. The top 3 teams they will beat this team and
sweep them.
Will beat them down. Will beat them down. So what do you want? And I just don't know how you fix this because you can trade that pick, you can get a Boogie Cousin, you can get a DeAndre Jordan, but what if that don't get you close enough to your ultimate goal, and then you lose LeBron in free agency? Then you just be damned if you do, damned if you don't. But if it was me, and I got a once in a lifetime player at LeBron, I push all my chips in all the time. We play for now.
Convince him.
We don't play for the future. We play for now. Let's trade this pick. Let's get DeAndre. Let's get Lou Williams when we can. But we need some, you know what they need? Length and athleticism. They need some young dogs that can move and trace out the rotations because what happens to them defensively? They can run rotation, but when that ball reverses moves again, they don't get that because them legs are old, them legs are slow. This team, they look dead in the water right now, but they got the best player in the world, and I think, but as presently constructed, they got to move people because I don't even know they got the East with this one. I will still pick them, but I don't know if they get out of the East with this team. They damn sure ain't been the top 3 teams in the West with this team. So if it's me, you got to push your chips in because you can't worry about next year. You got to worry about this year. LeBron, even if he leaves or not, he's gonna take you on one last ride. I mean, you've been so blessed to have this guy in Cleveland. I mean.
And he came back.
I mean, so let's forget about this future thing. You know, you got your one guy in your lifetime guy. He came to your city, he's from your area. You got your chip. Push it in. Let's go for it this year, and then you just let the chip fall they made next year. But that's what I would do.
Do we start looking at Ty Lue now?
Oh God, yes, absolutely. I think he should have to be on the hot seat right now. Jason Kidd got fired today. Fizdale got fired early in the season. Now, remember, David Fizdale is really close to LeBron and D-Wade. So I can see a scenario where they fire Ty Lue and go hire David Fizdale, who was the assistant coach in Miami while they were there. So Ty Lue should definitely be on the hot seat because I don't think he's a good coach at all. Anyway, he's riding LeBron coattail. And that's one thing I hate about LeBron career, just to change subject. I hate that he's never had a really great coach that can coach him.
That's why I think if he leaves this summer, he's going to San Antonio.
You think he goes to Pop, huh?
He goes to Pop. That will prolong his career.
Mm-hmm.
Pop maybe can get him to play the 37,
so you make him sit down.
38.
You make him sit down like you did Tim Duncan and them boys.
Why?
I like on the surface, but I don't know if LeBron can handle those undressings, man. Pop will undress you in front of the damn public. He don't care who you are. LeBron is thin skinned. I don't know if he can handle a Pop bit in his face and undressing him like that.
We ring chasing towards the end.
You think he can humble himself enough to be challenged and be coached?
He's gonna have to. Have you ever heard him talk? He talk highly about Pop.
Yeah, he love Pop.
He love Coach K.
He love K and Pop.
So I think he'll do whatever he need to do for one of those two coaches, which Coach K is definitely not option. But he'll do whatever he has to do to satisfy that coach.
Yeah,
he's very coachable. He is a pass first guy. So I think he'll do fine if he went someone like Spurs.
Lines are open, man. Sentell, man. You know what time it is. 864-378-5943. 378-5943. You want to get on the conversation with the AFC Championship, NFC Championship, what the hell wrong with the Cavs, all of that good stuff. And staying in the NBA Saturday night, another huge game in the Western Conference. Rockets beat Warriors. Rockets beat Warriors for the second time this year when they had Chris Paul and James Harden. So they're 2-1 against the Warriors this year. Chris Paul had an outstanding game, 33, 11 rebounds, 7 assists. But what I want to know is, beating the Warriors twice with James Harden and Chris Paul, is this a little deal? Big deal or a huge deal?
This is a huge deal.
You think it's a huge
Not
deal?
to mention Trevor Ariza was suspended for this game. You know, every dynasty has to come to an end. But Steph Curry, he's still a top 5 player in the NBA. But he's not magical like he once was. Steph just not pulling up from half court no more. He have nights when he go 2 for 10. Klay Thompson, I think he's been out this thing mentally since KD arrived. Where is Klay Thompson?
Yeah.
He barely even shows up. Draymond is Draymond, but the way the Houston Rockets is constructed right now, problem.
I like it, and I like every point you made. I'm not going to go to you. I'm going to call it a little deal because I got to see them doing the postseason. I just don't care about regular season. I just don't give a damn. But I like the way they constructed. They are built kind of similar to the Warriors. They don't have that do-it-all guy like Draymond, but Clint Capella is a really good player who Kevin Durant, by the way, wanted. He dissed him today as if to say he's only good because he played a bunch of great players.
Wow, KD went there?
I can see it. You joined a 73-win team.
73 wins.
I can see it.
7 games.
So he talked about Christmas today, but that's neither here nor there. I like the way they built. I like Aaron Gordon off the bench.
I was just about to mention
They got some shooters. You know what James Harden represents. But he has had fans in the playoffs. So is Chris Paul. That's why I say I think it's a little deal right now.
That's why I think together, they're gonna conquer that mountain.
Yeah.
I can see it. They definitely I pretty much put them as a lock in the Western Conference Finals. No disrespect to OKC, but you got problems there.
OKC they're interesting. They just had too many off nights. I can't trust them. I don't trust the Rockets because I think when the playoff comes, you have to be able to stop people defensively. And see, the Warriors may give a bunch of points in regular season, but one thing about them in their championship run, they can lock you down when need be. They can play solid defense when it needs to be done. They can hold you down. The Rockets have not shown no such ability. First of all, D'Antoni has never shown no such ability to stop to play any defense. So I can't trust them because I don't believe they can get enough stops when it matters. I know the Golden State Warriors can get stops when it matters. But right now
time will tell.
They look good. That's why I like OKC a little better. I think defensively OKC could punish them on the inside with Steven Adams, and they can play defense with David if they can get themselves together. I don't know if that beat down in Cleveland gonna get them righted, but if they can get themselves righted, I've been waiting all year for this team to show up and be the team that I think they can be. But it all depends on how Melo can take a step back and swallow his ego, let Russell lead, let Paul do his thing. He come off and get his point off the bench. I think it would be better suited. Forcing him in the starting line, I think it just creates too much turmoil. The ball is sticks. With
not moving the ball.
Yeah, because he has to have the ball in his hand. So, but I think it's the guy chip. But it's the Warriors to me. But like I said, you did. I want to present that question.
I got one last statement about this.
Go ahead.
In order to beat teams like the Cavaliers and the Warriors, basically why the Warriors couldn't beat the Cavs on the last one finals before last. Because you didn't have nobody to cancel out LeBron.
That's right.
Now they have somebody to cancel out LeBron.
That's it. Because even if they play a watch, you still got Steph who can drop 30. Clay can still get you 25 if they want to. Draymond will get you a triple-double. He's going to do what he do. So that's the difference. You're right. Because I believe last year, the Warriors would not have beaten the Cavs in that final without KD. That is not even a question in my mind. They didn't win that series without KD.
I'll even go to far saying if Steph Curry wasn't playing, if Steph Curry get hurt, I don't think they can beat LeBron.
I don't know. Because I still think Kevin Durant can't cancel that out. But when you add him,
you put him over.
I mean, that's because they got physical with the little guards. That's what they would do to him. They would get physical with Curry. They would get physical with Thompson. And by the end of the series, they would be just dragging. And you can see it over their jump shot. They would miss a whole lot more threes they would early in the series. They could beat them up. But hey, when they got this big 7-foot damn unicorn over here, dropping 35 on your head, and pull up from half court and all this good stuff. It just changed the whole dynamic of the game. But can Cleveland be fixed? I mean, what do you think? Y'all want to call in and tell me, can Cleveland be fixed? 864-378-5943, 378-5943. You want to get on into this conversation. You want to diverse some of this content you have, some of this blasphemy you want to speak out your mouth right now about the great Aaron Rodgers.
You know, I was calling into the show, and first of all, thank you for inviting me.
Of course.
You know, I finally was able, to make time to come down here, and we done had plenty of discussions in the past about Aaron Rodgers.
Great Aaron. Put some respect on his name.
That bad man is Aaron Rodgers. You say he's the best?
He's the best quarterback talent ever. He's not the most accomplished because that's Brady because he got 5 rings. But just if I made a quarterback from ground up, I'm making that guy.
But he haven't performed to that level in the postseason since what it was 2011, 2010 championship. I got the numbers to back this.
Okay.
55 passer rate QBR against Seahawks. The year prior, what was that? Put them out. I don't quite got that, but 78.5.
Go ahead.
And last year, when he lost to the Falcons, he had a QBR of, it was 95. He threw 3 touchdown passes to 1 pick, right?
Mm-hmm.
But in the first half, he was a complete no-show.
They were down 21-0 in the first quarter.
Nothing.
And that's Aaron Rodgers.
He was not.
Aaron Rodgers.
He was not putting points up.
Hey man, you put a lot of pressure on yourself and your defense going out getting up 40. Well, you know you have to score every possession. That don't change anything to you. I gotta go out here every time I get the ball. I have to score because my defense can't stop anybody.
Brady was down 28-3 though.
Oh God, we compare New England defense and Belichick to Mike McCarthy.
Defense deep 28-3.
Yeah, but they got stopped after that. They didn't score again.
Right.
They didn't score again.
Because Brady came back and did what a point.
No.
Aaron Rodgers.
He didn't stop.
Aaron Rodgers don't put up the points he's supposed to put up. And in most of his losses, the only team only scored 28 points.
That's blasphemy already because the average defensive point they give him like 35 in his playoff loss.
No.
Don't look it up.
You need to look it up.
I
just looked at it because I can't compare it today.
Arizona scored 1 game, he lost like 45, 42. I mean, it's been games he lost 40 to 38. It's been games he lost 42 to 35. Go look. The game, the Seattle game, yes. But guess what? It was an onside kick for a guy dropping the ball from going to the Super Bowl.
Right. I understand.
He made the play that he needed to win the game.
To me, he is I respect his throwing ability, running on the gut. I just think he's a little overrated. Yeah. I would take I'll take Drew Brees over Aaron Rodgers.
In historical point, you want to take him going forward because Drew Brees.
Of course, it's towards the end.
Okay, so you just take his career. That's more of a compliment thing. You think he was a better player than Aaron Rodgers in his prime?
I think he's a better all-around quarterback, considering his height.
Also, now we're doing considerably.
No, the intangibles, man.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you about Rodgers. Like 6'2", he's a 6'2" guy. He's a little smart. He's not like bigger than Brees, but I mean, throwing the ball in the pocket, throwing a run. I mean, he can do everything with the football that you need to do. If he had New England Patriots and Bill Belichick, how many Super Bowls do you think he would have? So
you mean to tell me every year, back to back to back, his defense is straight
bad, except for that Seattle game. Other than Seattle game, the games he's lost. Look at that Falcons game, 44-13. Look at the Arizona game, 45-42. He lost like huge point games. He done played well.
According to the QBR.
You got 2 games.
According to the QBR.
How many playoff games he done played in?
17.
How many games you done played by his QBR rating? 2.
No, 3.
3 out of 17.
4.
So 4 out of 17 games.
But they were home games.
That's true. They lost some bad home games.
That was home games.
He lost some home games.
RELAX.
But the defense has been they haven't had a defense since 2010. They haven't had a running. They have a freaking receiver at running back.
Okay, I understand.
They have no running game. They have no defense.
They have a running game. Ty Montgomery is a good. Look at that.
He's a receiver.
But he played great at running back.
He's a receiver.
He played great at running back.
He hasn't played great. He's okay.
He had 800 yards on the ground.
Okay. Wait, do this here.
He got hurt.
Why? Because he's a damn receiver playing running back.
He played running back in
No, he didn't. He played receiver.
He was a running back.
He played receiver for Stanford.
Well, he was running back in high school.
Yeah,
I know he was a running back.
Yeah, because running back in high school is the same as running back in the NFL. That's why he got hurt, because he took a beat in that running back. He's not a running back. You get Aaron Rodgers, Bill Belichick, and that Brady in that defense. How many Super Bowls you think he got realistically?
He only had 1.
So you don't think Brady some of his success is due to Belichick in the defense?
The Patriots defense,
They fifth in scoring. They routinely top 5 in scoring defense.
I'm trying to think, have they ever even had a top 10 defense?
They score defense. They number 1 in the league last year. They were number 1
in the league overall historic Super Bowl.
No, it's not been like a Raiders type defense, but that don't matter. If
they had a few
you're not giving up points, does that matter? Who cares? I don't care if I got no names in my defense. I don't even if it's a bunch of Joe Smiths. If I'm only giving up 15 points a game, I'm gonna win a lot of my games. My offense scoring 30. Yeah. If I'm only giving up 15 points, go look at some of the Packers defense in the last 6. They've been horrific defense. Julius Peppers, when they best players a couple years ago, he's like 37 years old.
What about the guy with the hair?
Clay Matthews. That's the only guy they got. You came there with another guy.
Clinton Dix is tall. Clinton Dix.
He's a good player.
Great player.
He's a good
top
player.
5 safety.
Yeah, he's been a Pro Bowl.
I think so. Was it last?
He's a Pro Bowl this year.
No, he's not Pro Bowl this year.
How about the quarterbacks?
Who is that quarterback?
Exactly. Put him in the linebacker.
Clay Matthews.
He go by the outside the hand left.
Hey, they move him around, man.
Look, man, I see your point. You making your point to show me why you think that he's overrated, but I can make the case why he's not. But I'm just telling you because it go hand in hand. Because we look at we're gonna talk about Packers in just a few minutes. But we look at these teams and these quarterbacks. But you look at the teams when Brady won a championship, they could run the ball. They could play good defense. They had a good defense. But you look at the year when he had a defense, he passed all the yards. Brady got 3 years with 5,000 yards passing.
Yeah.
But what they got him? Because he had no running game, no defense. Because he had no running game, no defense.
And not to mention, the NFC North has been terrible for a year.
It has been.
It's been bad for years. So, he put up a lot of statistics against terrible teams. Like, when was the last time the Bears was relevant?
Yeah. And you just made a case.
These teams are so bad.
I agree.
Aaron Rodgers will miss 8 games in a season and still have a chance to come back and win the conference championship.
He didn't do that this year. But I'm just saying, it go hand in hand. You got to have a defense too. I mean, you don't have to be all world, but you in the middle of the pack. The Packers have been third to the quarter of the league to the end. The last 6, 7, they've been horrible.
So you telling me you put Aaron Rodgers on the Cleveland Browns, they made the playoffs?
The Cleveland Browns went 0-16.
They had a number 15 ranked defense.
Number 15 ranked.
Middle of the pack defense.
Yeah, but playoffs. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. You look at what the Red Peter's quarterback play. Look how bad the Shannon Cows were. You put Aaron Rodgers on any damn team, he's gonna make them snaps substantially better. And then you give him a top 15 defense, they go into the playoffs. You give them a top 10 defense, they go to the Super Bowl. You give them top 5, they're going to win the whole damn thing.
Oh, man. Blasphemy.
You can hate on all you want on Aaron Rodgers. I'm just telling you right now. Ain't but one team in maybe 3 teams in the NFL right now who wouldn't trade their quarterback right now for Aaron Rodgers. Probably only 29 32.
Now, I'm not saying he's not a good player.
No.
I'm not saying he's not a good.
He's great.
I just can't give him because what have he done? One player.
Great. He got the highest quarterback rated quarterback in the history of the NFL. The fastest man 300-yard TD passes. He got a freaking like 150 TD pass to interception ratios. He don't even have 100 interceptions in his career.
Peyton Manning was putting up ridiculous stats.
I agree.
Every year.
And he's an all-time great.
All-time great till the postseason.
Oh, but he's still an all-time great. I agree. That's why he's not the greatest, because his postseason failures are.
Dan Marino, all-time great.
Yeah, he also won at all. At all. What's your point?
So championship.
You can be great.
Championships factor into
it factors back. Can you be the greatest if you don't have you can't be the greatest if you ain't got a chip. But you can be an all-time great without a chip. You can be an all-time great.
Let's look back at history. Terry Bradshaw QBR is like 70. Well, he got 3 rings? 4.
But look at the team he played. They had 11 players who were in the Hall of Fame. That team got 11 players who were in the Hall of Fame. He played with 10 other Hall of Famers. And that still Curry defense, by the way.
Yeah.
You see how that works? If you got a good defense running game, Franco Harris, you can run the ball, you can stop people. That's how it works. So we get the quarterback too much credit when he win, we give him too much blame when they lose. And that's what you're doing. You're giving all the blame for him for his losses. And I'm trying to tell you, it's a team game. That defense has been terrible. I've watched this trash. I felt bad for this man watching this trash.
But he had to put up points. Even if your defense is terrible, you still get the ball. And he haven't been putting up the points. He got a lot of trash time stats in the playoffs. Game over.
He has put up stats.
Only good thing about Aaron Rodgers is he beat the hell out of the Cowboys every time he plays.
And guess what? Guess how many points he got to put to beat them? 35 every time. He had put up 38 in the playoff game. He put up 35 in the regular season this year. And it was bad enough. Because his defense is so.
You know what? As long as he beat the Cowboys, anybody who beat the Cowboys, I'm with him. Because I'm flying high right now.
Well, we agree to disagree. Hey, welcome in if you just joined us, man. Sentell, live on Facebook. I'm my man, DeMarcus Banks, man. We talking about all kinds of stuff. AFC, NFC championship game. We talked about Zion Williamson earlier. We talked about the Cleveland Cavaliers problems. We just got through talking about the great Aaron Rodgers. No matter what this guy may think, the blasphemy out of his mouth, Aaron Rodgers is great. So without a shadow of a doubt. So if you want to get in on the conversation, 864-378-5943, 378-5943. We talking all kind of things, sports, you know how we do. But we got about 10 minutes left in the show. And like I said, lines are open, but we're going to continue our conversation. We're going to move on to something to kind of end the show with. Just want to talk about the Patriots a little bit. I mean, we started our show talking about Brady, but, I got these numbers. Since 2001, the New England Patriots have made the playoffs 15 times. Since 2001, they have made 12 conference championship games. 12. This will be their 8th Super Bowl appearance. Just an absolute remark. I mean, it's just unprecedented. I don't know what to say. Tom Brady's the quarterback, but Bill Belichick is a genius. This is his 11th Super Bowl appearance. Actually, he was the defensive coordinator of the Giants Super Bowl back in the 1990s.
And not to mention the last time the Cleveland Browns won the playoff game, their coaches.
Yeah, so we all, we give the quarterback a lot of credit, but a lot of credit to Robert Kraft, one of the greatest owners in the league, Bill Belichick. I mean, what they have done, it's unbelievable. This sustained amount of excellence cannot. I mean, this stuff doesn't happen today in the NFL because of free agency now. Back in the 70s, you had the Steelers. The 80s, you had the 49ers, 90s, Cowboys. Now you got the Patriots. But the difference is those teams, it wasn't a free agent type deal like it is now. You're losing players, they're coming back. You can stop hiring teams in the 70s, 80s, and 90s because they wasn't free agents. You can get the best players, just keep them. But now, you free agency. You keep a player 3-4 years, you're probably gonna leave a team. You don't have them anymore. So for them to be this good for this long, I mean, my tip out of my hat. I know it's a lot of Brady hate, a lot of Patriots hate. I know you're going against them, so you can probably say some bad things. But listen, but in this perspective, I love greatness. People ask me why you don't hate the Patriots and all this, and I'm fine with them winning. I'm fine with UConn dominating. I'm fine with Tiger Woods was dominating. I'm fine with Duke winning all the time. I'm fine with the Yankees winning. Because you know what? How you do that? You won't stop them. You beat them on the field. I mean, all this hate and all this ain't going to change the thing. So I appreciate greatness. I love greatness. I enjoy people winning at the highest levels. I enjoy seeing Tom Brady come back the other day and do it again. Because you know what? Ain't nothing better than winning. To me, losing sucks. Now, I like to go through the losses because it makes me appreciate winning so much more. And I'm going through some losses right now. So I'm going through losses right now. But when we win, it feels so much better. But just your thoughts on the Patriots dynasty. I know you got to take on in 2 weeks, but 15 times in the playoffs in 2001, 12 conference. That's just unbelievable to me.
When you be great like that. How many division titles they won since then?
15? I don't have that number down, but I'm sure it's
kind of the Wildcat won 1 year, I think.
Yeah, Miami got one.
Wildcat.
I don't think they got the year either.
Yeah, but in order for a team to be this great, you got to look around. Who are they playing? Their key games, and I'm not hating on the Patriots. They're great, but
that's all I hate.
That's all I hate. The Bills just made the playoff for the first time since
it was the longest drought in professional
20-something years.
Since '98, I believe.
The New York Jets haven't been relevant since Sanchez. Yeah. Then he became the butt fumble, so we all know that was a joke.
Yes.
The Dolphins, they had the one good year with the Wildcat.
Yeah.
So 6 of their games is, pretty much guaranteed. They might lose one here and there, but they gonna start off 5-1. But that's neither here or there, But they can't help. But how can these franchises stay so bad for so long?
You know what happens? It's just like the Alabama, and I like it, Alabama to New England. What happens is you trying to keep up with them, so you fire your coach every 2 years because they're not beating the Patriots or they're not beating Alabama. So you having to keep rebuild, you having to keep restarting over, you keep refreshing. Okay, we can't beat them. Okay, new coach 3 years. We can't beat them. New coach in 2 years. I mean, you cannot sustain any amount of excellence by firing your coach every other year.
But my thing is like free agent destinations. Who wouldn't want to go to Miami?
Yeah, that's a badly run organization.
They've been terrible, man. They keep getting these draft picks. But anyway, we're gonna go back to these Patriots.
Go ahead.
It's like they're here and everybody else is there. They're always a step ahead. They call them cheaters. It's questionable stuff go on, but they win. It don't matter who they lose, as long as they got Tom Brady, Belichick.
Oh my.
The first 2 weeks they gave up 100 points. Cam Newton put up a 50-piece on them.
Yeah.
Alex Smith put 40 on them. Everybody was writing them off. The ship is sinking. Maybe just the end of a dynasty. The next 14 weeks, Belichick, they lost their middle linebacker.
They lost to Hightower.
Hightower
got done the whole season. Ain't nobody even noticed.
Nobody noticed.
Nobody even noticed Hightower been going on.
Steelers ain't played James Harrison all year. Belichick get him. Belichick get him. No Wes Welker, no problem.
No Wes Welker.
No Hernandez, who I think was better than Gronk. No problem. No Edelman. Randy gone.
Stephen Gilmore is signed after a big friend. He did that all year. He did nothing all year. And he made a play yesterday the same game.
Right. 1 year they get to leave, he go, then they bring here Reed.
Yeah. It's unbelievable.
They never really had a great running back. Long, and he was on the back. He was on the back nine. Yeah, he was on the back nine. They're a machine. They lose coaches.
They lose coaches every year. They're gonna lose 2 this year.
This year it's not going. Well, they're going down. But it don't matter, man. Belichick is football genius, man.
They so smart. They're such a step ahead of everybody. They do everything better than everybody. They cut people before they get too old. They cut people before they have to pay them these massive contracts. They just get people. They buy reload. They just buy it to their system. Like you say about you were talking about the defense. You can't name nobody. It don't matter. They had the number 1 ranked scoring defense from week 5 all to the end of the season. They finished top 5. After that start they had when everybody was killing them, and I would come in and say, "Look, man." In my power rank, I'm like, "Hey, look, they gonna figure it out. They gonna figure it out. They gonna figure it out. So don't even worry your head about it." And all of a sudden, they got top 5 scoring defense. James Harrison looked like he's 26 again. They lose 10 high time like we talked about. And nobody even noticed these things. Nobody even notices these things. Gronk missed the whole second yesterday. It didn't even matter.
Then they recruit players from within the division. Gillisley hurt right now. They brought Gillisley in. The first 4 games, I know he had at least 20 touchdowns. And they get these players for 6th round picks and 5th round picks. Chris Hogan come from the Browns.
They wouldn't. Nobody wanted him. Wes Welker, he's at Miami. Nobody wanted him.
Dorsett haven't caught a pass all year.
He shows up.
He come out of nowhere. It was exciting.
I said the same thing when I first saw it. Where the hell been those? What? I knew he was on the roster. Man, like it's unbelievable. They just so prepared. He's so meticulous. They will have and this is the disadvantage for your Eagles. And we'll talk about more next week. We get to the playoff matchup, but he got 2 weeks to prepare. Just some have been sitting there with that clicker all week trying to figure out how can I attack this defense? How can we attack this defense for 2 damn weeks? Because we look at Jackson going, how they gonna move the ball? No running game. Ask Brady to throw it. Let's ask Brady to throw it 40 times against the number 1 pack game.
And he definitely know how to throw the ball against my Eagles.
And they'll figure out a way. But I just want to take it because I see a lot of Brady hate, New England hate. I don't hate them. I love dominant now. Even if it crosses my path, I'm sick of Bama because they beat up on me. That hurts me as a Florida fan. But if you great, you great. Go beat them. Go knock the champ down. You knock them out. That's how you beat them. You go beat them. You don't talk about it and complain and come up with conspiracy theories and blame this one and that one. No, go out and beat them. You want to be that? You beat them. But let's salute these guys. I mean, this run of excellence will never be seen again, probably in my lifetime. I'm sure of it. So hat off to the Patriots, man. 8 Super Bowl appearance. Tom Brady going for 6. But now that the damn Eagles, they had something to say about it. Big win yesterday. Congratulations to the Pats and the Eagles, man, on making the Super Bowl 2 weeks in Minnesota. I will be back next Thursday, I believe, because I'm only doing one show a week now instead of college football a week because you Southerners only care about college football. So I'm only doing one show a week. So I'll be back next Thursday. We'll have more material. We'll talk more about the NFL. We'll get you ready for the Super Bowl because it'll be that Sunday. So we'll get you ready. We'll make predictions. We'll preview. We'll break it down, go a little bit more in depth, tell you the key to the game and whatever and all that other good stuff. But until then, appreciate my man DeMarcus Banks for coming through, dropping all this good sports knowledge. Stuff should be free. Appreciate you coming through, man. We'll see you next Thursday. This has been Sentell's Intel. You know who I am, the sensational Sentell Wideman. I will see you next Thursday. I am out.
That was all right. That was all right.